Internet. It is Thursday, March 29th. Welcome back to the vlog. It's going to be a quick vlog today. Excuse me, that was weird. Because I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Actually, that's not true. I have a lot to talk about, but it involves exposition-ness and going into depth. And I don't have a lot of time to do that because I am in, that whole last week of the month crunch to get the rent paid and the bills paid, and so I have to get back to that soon. But I thought of something interesting, and I might have talked about this before because I was thinking that I can't believe that it's almost April already, that 2012 is a quarter over almost already, and that's bizarre to me, and it feels too fast. It doesn't feel like it should already be this late in the year, although, I'm glad it's spring, but it just goes faster and faster every year, doesn't it? And it made me think of this boss that I used to have when I worked for a bookstore. Greatest boss ever, by the way. Seriously. The guy's name was John, and if he were to show up now and be like, hey, come work in a store that just sells Precious Moments figurines 8 hours a day in the middle of nowhere, Kansas, or someplace else that others might find heinous. I don't know, I've never been to Kansas, seems like a nice place, but you get the idea. If he said to come work for him again, I would so do it because he was the greatest boss ever. But that's not what I want to talk about. He said, this is what I want to talk about. He once said that the reason that time seems to move more quickly as you grow up is because each year takes a smaller percentage of your life to complete. Like, when you're 5 and you're waiting to turn 6, it feels like it just takes forever to go from your 5th birthday to your 6th birthday. It seems like it's just never going to happen. You're never going to be 6. And that's because at that point, that year is, well, by the time you turn 6, a 6th of your life, which is a big chunk. But, when you're in your 30s or 40s, each year is just, a 30-somethingth or a 40-somethingth of your life. And that smaller piece, you get through the smaller things a lot faster than you do the bigger things. And that's why, a year goes by like that when you're older, but it takes forever when you're young. And I thought that that was really, really interesting. And I started thinking about that, a few minutes ago, because I was trying to come up with something to talk about on the vlog, and that was that. And I don't know if there is a larger, fancier sounding name for this philosophy/potential science thing. My brain wants to go with relativity, but I don't think that's it. I'm not a science person. I'm just barely a philosophy person, just barely. So I don't know what the fancier or official name for such a school of thought or theory would be. So if you know what that is, you should put it in the comments so that we can all learn. And if I have it absolutely backwards or messed up, you should tell me that too, because I don't want to tell people wrong things. So if you know about that stuff, in the comment section, I'm going to go get back to work because the 1st is very soon, and I need to pay my rent because, if I don't pay my rent, that's bad. So I'm going to get back to work. Thank you, as always, for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I will talk to all of you again on Tuesday. Have a really, really great rest of your weekend. Be nice to each other on April Fool's Day. It's the one day of the year I hate April Fool's Day. That's a subject for another time. Have a great weekend. It's not quite the weekend yet. I am all messed up because of all the work I'm doing. My brain is dead. And I will see you all on Tuesday. Somehow I will end this. See you guys on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you later.